We got a Wan, we got a Phobius mid, we got the full package here for the last series of the night. Both teams spicing it up, but the question on all of our minds is, can RCC make a miracle happen twice in one night? Fireflux able to get the upset against Blacklist. Can RCC do the same, G? It's definitely going to be a tough one. They picked a pretty outlandish composition. Is it the answer to their dreams, or will it be their demise?
They're going to have to... Is that the crowd?
I was wondering, what is that white noise in the background? Is that the crowd? Uh-oh, Wiser, though. Not looking any wiser. Might take a hit. Stomp, grab under. Oh, down he goes. Keyboy gets there just to secure it, and the crowd goes silent. No, they don't.
They are not giving up. I'm like over here trying to create some wind conditions, and the crowd's like, who cares about your wind conditions? Let's hype up RCC. Let's go. And we got the power-ups already happening here. And I think that could be a problem when we see a Violet come in.
Oh, a lot of damage comes on a Castle. Castle taken out. That's 2-0 for the side of ONIC. The rotations are getting heavy.
Yeah, it looks like RCC, again, kind of building back off of what I was saying. They have to wait into this mid to the late game, right? They have the Tigreal, so they have the implosions. They have the team fight capability, but ONIC has the pressure. They have the grit, and you can already see.
Oh, the pin. One shot, forced to back off. Troublemaker comes in with the demonic force, able to dunk on top of Boots, move on to Kyrie, but now he's in between four members. He's stuck. Can he find a way out? Taking a little bit of damage. They do move on to Boots. Boots still okay, though. Able to flicker away. The Violent Requiem locks onto Castle. Castle goes down. Kyrie picking up the kill. Troublemaker, though, in trouble, too. They're not going to let him go. Keyboard with 1 health isn't scared, locks him up, and Boots puts the kill into his pocket.
4-0 at this, making sets and making plays against a team like ONIC. Here we go. This is what we wanted.
Nice pin on the Keyboy there. Should be able to get the kill. Finally putting the kill on the map. But in comes Kyrie. Gets the knockup onto 3 members, and they're all melted down and taken out. Boots able to get the double, and Sans picks up 1 as well. Just when RCC thought they had him, ONIC hits him back.
Boots is on fire. Just absolutely destroying it at this point. You can see the Lapu shining in this game. It's just, man, ONIC, they're well calculated at this point. Again, RCC, they were doing what I told that they needed to do, right? They needed to get picks. They needed to get plays. We can see it right here. The heavy spin into the wall, but the Violent Requiem, and then the Lapu Booch coming out of nowhere, just taking care of RCC.
Oh, Wiser might just be next. Didn't even need to do that. That was overkill. Like, listen, I got this. Boom. Let's come in, and now the choke point at the top. Wiser once again taken out. Nice implosion, though. Gonna try to get the push back. Able to take out Albert. Keyboy might just be next. Troublemaker up here. We got a slugfest here in the game's of future. Troublemaker in trouble, though, under the tower. Back and forth he goes, but he's going to get stunned up and taken out. Boots getting the final punch in.
Like, he is just bringing shockwaves into RCC's comp at this point. Every time you would see an engage, he is there. His presence is just uncontested, and we're seeing the turtle going to RCC. It's a good take here, right? Kyrie over here trying to make some plays, but in the bot lane!
On the bot lane, Troublemaker comes in, but a crossbow goes off. Locks onto Castle, takes him out. Troublemaker keeps on fighting, pushes the demonic force, looking for one more hit, but can't find it. Sans locks him down. In the mid side as well, Kyrie.
ONIC bringing the pain right now. RCC, they just need to... I think they're putting too much onto the gas pedal right now.
Yeah, they need to slow down. You're up against ONIC, one of the most aggressive teams in the world. And Kyrie showing why under the tower, willing to take the death just for the kill. Looking rough for RCC, but that is a little bit of a win. I mean, at this point, when you're this far behind, a trade is not bad, especially if it's on the enemy jungler.
So they're already planning against RCC. It is 12-3 in 7 minutes. Right now, I like the takes, right? RCC attempting to take the bottom lane, take that tower, take as much as you possibly can from ONIC at this point. It's still only the second turtle, if I'm not mistaken. So you still got a Lord. You got to find a place to fight. Look at Boots. This goes to show that we can see RCC is attempting to set the board, right? ONIC, I like it. This is what we see from a lot of teams, to stay mid, to control the pressure of the mid lane, and then take the Lord and collapse in on a team when you bait them. Does RCC take this little bait from ONIC?
You know, you mentioned anti-lifesteal earlier. We got the Necklace of Durance from Sans, and now we got the Sea Halberd from Albert as well. Albert wants Troublemaker to come in there. Albert wants Troublemaker to dive towards him so he can pop the second skill, CC away, you know, get the nullification, and then get the angle to pop the ultimate. And by then, he's already weakened you enough to where he can get the kill. So RCC needs to be careful about how they engage this. Albert had 3 items locked in already, had like a 1,200 gold lead over Weiser. It's going to be a while until Weiser can even output any major damage in this game.
That is true. So Weiser's going to definitely have to be on the back foot, right? And again, Carry's definitely that late game hero. So RCC looking to go the long haul. They need to try whatever they can. Do we see possibly a conceal play and do something here? But you can see the mid being controlled. ONIC kind of baiting the Lord at this point. This could be a good response. If they can take Sans, they might have a little bit of a play. The displacement.
Play, because they got to go for the top lane. Sans is taking his way up to the top side as RCC tries to encroach onto the bottom. Albert taking a lot of damage. They don't give him any space to breathe. Oh, no! He makes it! He gets up to the top, flies to the sky, and gets a kill, but he's finally taken out. Troublemaker able to take him. Castle and Albert off the field, and the next fall is Weiser. But Troublemaker still causing trouble, making mayhem. Kyrie on the run, but Troublemaker doesn't want to let him get away. QP taken out from Sans, though. Sans is making it back to the fight. ONIC is re-engaging. Troublemaker in trouble once again. Kyrie forced to flicker back, but the rest of the team is there to finish the job that he started. Troublemaker gone. Nothing but one shot on the map. It's a 4-for-1 trade in the favor of ONIC.
Man, Albert able to get that crossbow to hang off just in time. Like 1 HP.
I know.
And
I thought he was gone.
So did I. He was gone. He was gone. He's in the sky. Watch it here. It was literally 1 HP, and then bam! Ooh. Albert online. Crossbow Tang engaged. RCC now on the run, and Kyrie being chased here, just putting the pressure on to RCC. And then look, the team came behind Kyrie. ONIC not leaving a man behind. Whew.
They turn that, and it's only close and horseshoes and hand grenades. This is Mobile Legends right here. You can't have close calls. You got to be able to finish the job, and RCC wasn't able to do it, and that's what ONIC is here to do now.
Yeah, and ONIC 16-4. They're looking to take out as much as they possibly can with this Lord, and you can already see it. If they're able to take out some of these tier 3 inhibitors that are left standing on the base, it's going to be a huge play, and they've utilized this Lord to the fullest. Now RCC looking like they're mounting a great defense. Again, we're getting into the 13-minute mark. Could be a little bit of a tide turner. We've seen one tick and implosion turn the tides on a Lord push like this.
A nice knock up onto the back line. Gonna send Castle back to the fountain to get some health. One shot. Gonna try to zone things away. The Lord still at 50% health. ONIC changing route, moving up to the top side. They're not gonna try to fully engage in. They just came here for inhibitors. It's first Lord, and that is a good push in my book. ONIC could stop here if they wanted to, but they're still keeping it aggressive. They're holding a lead of about 8,000 gold. They can do this if they want, as long as they're careful for QP.
Yeah, and I think we'll see if they possibly engage. They're peeling.
I'm offended on a one shot. One shot gets pulled up. Troublemaker into the backside once again with the demonic force, trying to lock onto Boots. Boots unfazed, gets the stun on the Troublemaker himself. While this is happening, Kyrie up in the top side takes an inhibitor. Castle tries to lock onto him as Troublemaker still causes mayhem in the mid side. Locking onto Boots, but now he's alone. He's left QP on his own. QP there to back up.
We see RCC. They know this is make it or break it for them right here in round 1. They have to contest this Lord. Somehow, some way, do something.
Boy. Watch for Keyboy here. Watch for Keyboy here. One shot is able to get the heavy spin off, but that is the utility gone right before the Lord fight. RCC needs to buy some time as QP tries to find an angle, but Sans and Keyboy are there to keep them away. Royal Cyber Sport Club is just unable to do anything here. I think they just gotta clear waves, go back to base, but wait, no. Keyboy, you're not going back to base. I'm gonna get the I'm offended. I'm gonna pull you in, the terrify, the knockup, and the destruction is there. The crossbow Tang locks onto QP. They're gonna secure the kill. ONIC gets Lord, and one more along with it. ONIC not gonna slow down. We got no breaks here. There's minions on your base, and we are ready to fight.
Look at Sans. Huge pressure. Just right there in the mid. The Lord's going to be barreling down. RCC going to have to mount up the greatest defense of their life at this point. ONIC, the dog!
Oh, there it is, Keyboy with the flicker in. Was it a good play? Only time will tell because Troublemaker is back out. He's locking on to Albert. He takes him down with a dunk to the face. Castle now on the run as Troublemaker has ran out of the demonic force. He's going to get knocked up, tossed up. The violent requiem, the damage. Troublemaker just trying to get away, but he can't do it today. Boots finds the monster kill. The Lord still coming in. Royal Cyber Esports Club needs to find an answer here. Weiser still on the map with no damage dealer like Albert left. ONIC has to be careful the way they go in on this. Kyrie, nobody has an ultimate except for Keyboy, so ONIC decides to back off.
Yeah, this is, I mean, ONIC at this point, insane. But again, I was surprised that RCC was able to defend that, right? That was such a great play by Troublemaker. Do we see ONIC maybe attempt a backdoor, or do we just completely fight over this Lord?
I think we got to fight over the Lord. Now, you were talking about the build on Weiser. War Barbie would be a happy man right now. He hated the tank build on the carry. Well, Weiser is bringing in the damage right now, and it does seem to be working out a little bit, but that means Weiser has to be careful. Could easily get one-shotted by Sans, could easily get taken out by Albert, or even Boots, if Boots is able to lock on to the back line with the bravest fighter. But here comes Keyboy, flickers in, use it all, just for Castle, and they find it. That's one down, and I think it's worth it, especially before a Lord. But here comes Troublemaker, causing trouble once again to the backside. Pops Winter Truncheon, still able to hold up, but Boots comes in delayed, and Albert finds the kill. The implosion on the two members, but might not be enough. RCC on the run. Albert holding the front line. Does take a little bit of damage, but Weiser has to run away. Albert able to find the double kill. Can he make it a triple? Yes. Albert now holding the front line, looking for QP, looking for the Maniac, looking to finish things off the right way. The immortality pops, and they're not going to waste any time. A Maniac for Albert to seal game number 1.
It is true, and we can kind of get into some win conditions here as we're moving on to the Land of Dawn. I kind of want to emphasize something here, right? Like, I think what they're attempting to do here is to possibly catch Sans with the Kaja, because that's the hardest part, is to being able to secure the Nana and take the Nana out. Also, if RCC could bully Keyboy, that also could be another aspect that RCC wants to go for. Now, ONIC, they're just here to apply as much pressure as they possibly can. 3 on to Keyboy, though.
We're back. Okay, all right.
Yeah, and I mean, first turtle coming up right now. We see that one shot definitely needs his blue to be able to contest this turtle. But Keyboy, look, the vision. This is the vision. You Koopy just kind of fighting Sans in the mid, not really giving vision. And then we see a turtle take possibly going down here.
Oh, wait, what happened? Sans got a kill onto one shot there. That is huge. And now Boots gonna lock on to Troublemaker here. RCC in shambles. He must have got the full combo off Sans. Must have got the Molina, the Blitz.
I was like, he got the blue buff
package. Too. He got everything down, and that is a bad death for one shot.
Look at Sans just hopping around. Weiser!
Oh God, Weiser in a little bit of trouble, able to get the knockback. Oh, the Molina locks on. Kyrie smells the blood, pulled back, not able to get it down, but Keyboy is there to pick up the kill. QP trying to save the day, but that's a lot of damage onto several members. Royal Cyber Esports looking for a kill here. Kyrie on the run. They're not able to find one. A nice transformation on a QP there. Taunt comes in. A little bit of damage. Kyrie goes down. One shot. Picks up the kill. It's 2-2 right now, and the slugfest does not end.
That is not what you want to see your jungle in the beginning, because you are controlling the lead a little bit. And I think that really set the moment.
Oh, a lot of damage on Weiser. Weiser goes down. Keyboy able to find the kill. Yeah, these, I mean, all of them, they're everywhere. Both teams just going at it.
God.
QP gonna get the pull back onto Albert. Albert taking a lot of damage. Can he get away from this? No, one shot, gonna pick up the kill. Hit him with the one shot. They're gonna trade that for Turtle. RCC gonna go for the gold plate in here. They give up the Turtle, but I think it's a fair trade as the gold is starting to even out. RCC trying to get the lead. Oh, Keyboy in a little bit of trouble here. Gonna get taken out as well. Royal Cyber Esports Club still in this game. They've taken the first tower.
Kyrie!
Kyrie on to two members looking for QP. Doesn't use the Appraiser's Wrath. He's gonna get pulled back from Troublemaker there. Weiser in a little, oh, Kyrie finds him, dashes through the wall. Castle finds Sans though. It's back and forth once again. Sans now on the run, but Boots able to get the stun with the Bravest Fighter. The taunt, the lockdown, and Castle's taken out. It's 5 minutes. Turtle coming up, and this time RCC might just want to fight for it. One shot. I think just lost his purple buff, so it's going to be a little bit dangerous. But QP, a lot of damage coming on to Keyboy there. One shot, able to back up. A Weiser now in trouble. Caught up by Kyrie once again. Able to catch the Netherrealm. Boots is there. Boots once again finds two members. Albert able to pick up the kill there. Castle will be the next. That's going to be rough for the side of RCC. They're going to have to go back and lick their wounds as Kyrie takes the Turtle.
While all of that was happening, though, we do see one shot. Oh, we're going to look at actually a little bit of a highlight here. Boots coming in from the left flank. The Bravest Fighter onto two of them. It was insane. And we can see Castle trying to sustain against all of ONIC, but it just wasn't enough. Kind of back to what I was saying is that one shot might be in trouble.
Oh, one shot definitely in trouble. Boots going to try to get... Oh! And then keep your, ooh, nice final slash. Woo! And the pullback, Keyboy in a little bit of trouble. He does not get away. Troublemaker able to pick up the kill, and now RCC want to go for the fight, but Boots is there once again with a two-man stun. They take out Troublemaker, and RCC is back under the tower as Albert gets off free shots. They might give up this Lord here and just go for some towers instead, go for some ground, and then go for the defense. If they don't lose any members, they may be able to not lose too much from this Lord push, and taking that tier 2 in the boss side could be huge.
Yeah, and again, it is one shot. He is just constantly on the farm. I like it. I mean, he's the most mobile person on their team. So if they can keep that at bay and he doesn't get caught off guard, but Sans on the hunt.
One shot, quick fingers there. Able to move back to his purple and secure it. I thought Sans was going to get that for sure.
Do something to make a play. Force them into a bush or something. But you can see ONIC clapping back.
Oh. Keyboy decides to go back. Castle jumps in. A lot of damage on the two members. Sans goes down. Boots as well. The conceal play coming in. QP looking for a target. Locks on. Pulls him back. But wait, the Cult Altar is there. Boots taking a lot of damage. RCC looking for the finishing blow, but the Appraiser's Wrath comes down and deletes. Two members. Weiser gonna just be next. Keyboy finds another, and Albert is there on the chase. It's one shot and Troublemaker against Albert, and Keyboy make it nothing but one shot. One against all. He's got to get back to base. All right, do they fight for this Lord, though? They're going to try to find a position here. QP and one shot, hiding out in the tri-bush. ONIC doesn't have vision over there. Sans going to hold the mid. Sans throws out a Molina, trying to get something, get any sort of information. If QP can get the lockdown onto Kyrie, one shot can maybe get the retreat onto the Lord. That's got to be the goal here. One shot switches position. Maybe not the best idea. He's going to go for the purple real fast, then go for the quick re-engage. QP, keep your eyes on him. He's going to look for Boots with the Bravest Fight, look for the stun, look for the zone, but they pull back Boots instead. That's going to give the Lord over to the side of ONIC. One shot, unable to get the kill there, but RCC looking for an engagement, and they still don't even get Boots. ONIC definitely comes out on top.
I think they'll be able to. I think this would be breathing room they need to take this here. Uh-oh. Do they take Boots?
Boots doesn't die. It's cold in Russia, but Boots is just warming up right now. Looking for the dive. The Lord comes in, smashes it onto the inhibitor. ONIC Esports looking to close this game. RCC just trying to defend. They find one inhibitor. They're going to try to move on to another, but ONIC decides to keep it disciplined. Are holding the wheel right now.
Conceal play!
Oh! A lot of trouble, untargetable, but wait, Sans able to dash through, but Castle's not going to let him go. Troublemaker in trouble, though. Has to back up. The rest of ONIC now on the prowl. Troublemaker goes down. Albert holding the backside, just getting free shot. Flickers in and finds Castle. Wiser looking for a shot of his own, but it's nothing but him and QP. One shot hanging out of the building right now. He's got to get back to defend. ONIC still not forcing it.
They're keeping him at bay. I mean, they... Oh, one shot! What is he doing?
Maybe Spider's in. Boots! Boots! Gets the stun! Looking for more. Keyboy, the rest of the team collapses. One shot, though. Wiser and QP still up. 2 more seconds. Troublemaker. 9 for Castle. Pit, as long as they got Boots to clear the waves, they're okay, but here comes the conceal play. QP looking for it. He smells it in the water, though. No way to get Boots there. Boots actually dives in, and the rest of ONIC isn't closing. On to Wiser. Wiser used the flicker, but still not enough, and destroyed.
Is this the time, though?
RCC back to the Lord, though. Can they get the steal? Can he make it? When it matters, one shot takes it. But Albert looking to get the finish here. One shot back to base. Run away while you can. RCC survives another day.
Troublemaker in trouble.
Should be okay. He's going to be back in just a second. 29 seconds is enough. They got the Lord. I don't think ONIC can close out here.
To set ONIC back a little bit. Again, they did get breathing room while having the Lord, but let's see if they can take as much as they can. They need to go for some of this mid tower. You can kind of see a collapse possibly about to happen.
Yeah, a lot of stuff going on. They're trying to QP's looking for a target. Albert in trouble, able to dash back. Castle trying to lock on. Can he get the finish?
No.
Albert flies to safety. The immortality pops. Look at one shot. Now on to Sans. Sans gonna go down. Boots locking on to Wiser. Wiser able to flicker back, and Boots is in trouble.
Oh my God!
Taken out. Castle locking on to the next. RCC have taken advantage of this game. They've evened out the gold. They've evened out the playing field. RCC, the crowd could be chanting it right now. Can they get the finish?
Can they end? Can they end is the question.
Like, yep, we're going to hang out. We're going to wait. We got our minions coming, and they're feeling good about it. It's 20 seconds on clock for Boots. They're going to try to end this here and bring it to a game 3. Kyrie in a little bit of trouble.
Ooh.
Keyboy gets the knock up. RCC still there, but the Appraisal's Wrath comes down, and Keyboy is gone. Nothing but Kyrie stands in between RCC in a game number 3.
RCC! Yeah, and ONIC already showing the moats and the aggression early out. Now, I feel like from the side of ONIC...
Yeah, they went their way up. I mean, One Shot definitely doesn't want to go up against Kyrie by himself. So he does zone them away, but Kyrie knows they're coming, so he lets the turtle reset, lets the rest of his team buy some time. Now it's 4 up top against 4 up top. Everybody ready to go. ONIC gonna take the delayed approach. One shot goes in, gets it done, but Kyrie knocks him up. Kyrie in a little bit of trouble. Out comes Boots, able to get the kill onto One Shot. Turtle still there, but now it's mayhem for the side of RCC. They're taking too much damage. Troublemaker goes down. Boots able to get the final slash on 2 members. Looking for Kyrie, but he has to escape before he can get the kill. RCC needs to be careful about that. They need to maybe slow them down a little bit. One Shot does take a hit to the face and in a little bit of trouble. But here goes QP looking for the engage, decides to back off, does zone away ONIC there. ONIC definitely not overstaying their welcome at any...
Is this the time RCC takes one for themselves? Oh my God.
Kyrie might be in a little bit of trouble here. Gonna get dashed on. They're gonna try to move in onto him. Kyrie looking to get away. Will get stunned, but no. Troublemaker gets the kill. The Nolan's Fury comes down, and now Troublemaker's in trouble as well. Castle forced to run away. QP fell already. One Shot. Trying to stay on this turtle. He really wants it, but is it worth it? He's taking too much damage. Moving on over to Boots. Wiser getting a couple free shots. One shot goes down. Boots picks up the kill. Castle should be next. He decides to get away. Keyboy decides to back off.
RCC or just any team into the position that he wants. Combined with Sans and Keyboy there, it was too much for him. Yeah, I mean, they're taking neutral objective after neutral objective. RCC trying to respond against with their aggressiveness, but you can already see 19K versus 15K. ONIC in a little bit of the lead. The pressure there.
Oh, the knock up. The Violent Requiem paired up with the flicker from Keyboy, knocking 2 members up. QP forced to back off. ONIC have taken over the jungle. They're bringing the aggression now at 7 minutes in. They haven't fallen. I mean, 5K is a pretty big gap, but they definitely don't want to let it go anymore.
God.
But no, RCC, man, they're like, yo, what's up? Let's do this. Let's run it. They're going to move on to the mid-side. Keyboy in a little bit of trouble, taking some free shots. QP with the Ka, able to knock him up.
Oh,
and in comes Kyrie. Albert getting free shots as well. But the final slash locks onto Sans. Sans might have gone too deep. They get the kill. ONIC now forced to back off. They lost a member. RCC comes up in the trade.
Exceeded in the last game. They're going to give up the turtle, but they're going to secure some neutral objectives, taking out Kyrie's purple buff. Kind of leaves him at a disadvantage. Guinevere really needs that extra defense, but look at Kyrie responding.
He's like,
by
yeah,
taking their own. That is a win. I mean, huge. That's going to set him up for the Lord that keeps Boots in the bottom lane. Do they respond with a pick on him, though? That's what they want.
Yeah, they're going to go for Boots in the bot side, take the kill. They don't want to fight for the Lord, but if they can get Boots here, it's a great trade. They got to take the slow. He's got the... Hold on, Boots in a little bit of trouble. They find it. Down he goes. QP able to get the kill. Up at the top, Kyrie still on the Lord. Down low, Kyrie will be able to get it, and we saw the same exact play, and I think it was game 2, right? They gave up the Lord, went for a slide push. Wait a second, gonna lock on a Castle here. Albert has already used a speedy light wheel. Castle should be okay. Sans on a one-shot. It's 2 up against 4, pinned up against the wall. Albert there with speedy light wheel, able to lock on. Big Violent Requiem, one shot in trouble. Should go down here. Is he gonna be able to get away from this? Weiser goes down, but one shot still on the map. Able to just get back to his team, get to safety, but Kyrie still on the chase, gets the knock up. One shot still up though. One shot, man. Big W's on the map. You might have lost Weiser, but he has been carrying the past 2 games.
RCC needs to defend this, and again, we've seen them do it before. Can they do it again with such a deficit?
I mean, I'm wondering what ult Troublemaker takes here. I think he's got to go for the Minoan's Fury, but it seems like he's not. Lord is gone. ONIC, though, still being aggressive, looking for a singular mess up.
They engage.
Watch for it. Keyboy into the backside. Waiting to use that Minoan's Fury, but a lot of damage on a Boots. Boots goes down. Swansong comes out from Sans. It's a 1-for-1 right now. Boots for Castle. Make it one shot as well. Albert able to pick up the kill. Keyboy falls to Weiser, though. Weiser getting 3 shots off, and ONIC has to back off. They did get an inhibitor, though. It's 2 for 2. Don't get too crazy. They're going to look for pickoffs as well. But yeah, I mean, they could. You're right. They could just like get in there and, yo, let's do this. But we're
I guess
talking
it just comes down to communication. Like, did they know that Kyrie utilized his retreat right there in the bush?
RCC is forced to go back to base, clear out some of these waves, play the macro game here, and just hope they can hold on to this defense. They do have Weiser, who, I mean, even though he's behind Albert, he's only died once. He still has picked up a decent amount of items. He can make work of the Lord if given the time. RCC just needs to provide that for him. They need to provide that space for him. Once again, I want to see Troublemaker with that Minoan's Fury, man. I mean, I think the big knockup could be the time that they need for Weiser to unload just the extra bit of free slot shots.
Yeah, you can see that Troublemaker's attempting to try to steal probably Odette's ult at this point. They need as much AoE as they possibly can. The crowd buff is engaged. RCC, can you mount up a defense against ONIC?
Watch for Keyboy. He's going to be one of the engagers here. He's waiting for the right moment. The flicker play to end all flicker plays. Lord marching down the bot side. Kyrie's going to be taking his hand. Boots also making his way around, but they are chipping away at it. ONIC haven't made the big move just yet. Boots going to get final slashed over. Castle looking for the angle. Kyrie tries to dash in, but gets no knockup. The Swansong does come out from the side of RCC. Lord finally down, but look at the damage! On to Castle, Troublemaker, and one shot, they're all deleted, and ONIC make quick work of game number 3. It was a valiant effort from RCC, but in the end, ONIC comes out on top.